I recently deleted my forever world in Minecraft on accident. I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how I would start the video to make a good video, and to be honest, I still wasn't that happy with the results. I had to spend extra time editing the recordings together just for it to make sense. When I deleted the world, my original plan was just leave Minecraft in the dust and just not create a second video, as I was only around 20 to 30 views after 3 days of posting it. But then all of a sudden it jumped up to 300, and then 600, and then 1,000. And now it's at almost 3,000 views. People were commenting, giving me suggestions on what I should do for my editing and for my next video. And it just motivated me to try again in my new Forever World 2.0. Alright, this is going to be the new Forever World since I accidentally deleted my last one. Long story short, I pretty much was I created another world, but with the same seed of my last Forever World, but in creative, so I could kind of like map out how I was gonna do the village. And when I was done with that, I figured like I don't really need this anymore, you know. So I went to go delete the creative world, and in doing so, I accidentally deleted the survival world. So now I don't have that original Forever World. This is going to be my new Forever World now, which I kind of like. This cool snowy peak. I do like that I spawned right next to spruce. I love spruce. It's probably my favorite block to build with. So for now, we'll just get started on getting all the main essential materials. Just get all stone tools, and then we'll see what we can find. Let's go ahead and see what my world's about. I kind of want to see what's up on this mountain over here. Just get up on a high point in the world. View far. Ooh, got some iron already. Nice. Oh, this will be good for making those layered snows. Like layered snow is actually pretty good for what was that? Oh, that's a village right there. That is nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh wow, there's a lot of iron here. Oh my god. The mountain is just like split in half right here. Oh wow. So much iron and coal. This is actually really good. Okay, that's actually really good. Keep in mind about that. Yeah, I like that a lot. Okay. I already have basically so much iron already. I'm gonna go see what this village is about, and I'll come back for this iron after, probably. Let's just go see what this is about. So we have a nice little forest right here. Birch and oak forest. I like that. This is a cool little village. I think it goes all, yeah, it goes all the way up top of the mountain. I'm gonna try and trap in a lot of these villagers. What's up, buddy? Nobody in there. I'll probably have to wait for nighttime. Once it becomes nighttime and all the villagers go into bed and all that, I'll be able to put them away. There's a farmer over there. So there's no longer like any like actual librarian houses, are there? Ooh, a smoker. A good chance that you won't run into one. That guy's gonna grow eventually, so we'll just put him in there for now. Nice. So I have a total of 4 trout villagers. It's actually really good. First night in the village. Nice. So I have 28 pieces of iron, which is actually really good already. So I could just set up a little thingy in here. Where's our crafting? Here it is. Crafting table there. Let's get a furnace down here. We'll get all the iron smelted, and then we'll be perfect. Definitely need some more coal, and coal spawns a lot up in these mountains, so that'll be really good. Oh, nice. Got a nice little view up here. There's just more plains stretching out all the way over there. There's another little snowy peak over there. There's a nice, looks like a nice little cave maybe I could explore in the future. I think this cave below me, like the little split in the mountain, looks like it could possibly go deep enough to take me all the way. But I mean, if not, I could definitely go see what that one's about later in the future. So for now, I think I'm gonna go get the iron, and I'll probably go down into that cave, see what I can kind of find, get some materials, and then we should be able to get started on the base now. Once we have like the basic tools and materials needed for everything. So I'll be right back once I get over to that giant hole in the freaking cave. Alright, so let's try and just get a bunch of coal and a bunch of iron, and then any other goodies would be just extra pudding on the cake, if that's what it is, or extra frosting on the cake, whatever the saying is. Hopefully some gold, maybe even some diamonds if I go deep enough, because I do have my shield, and I do have almost full iron armor, just missing the leggings. But I do remember seeing this iron from earlier. So I'll definitely have enough for full iron armor now. Can't entirely blame me. Oh, I'm gonna die. That's not good. No. Alright, let's go ahead and block everything off so that if I do die, it stays in this little area. At least I'm not too far. Go to sleep real quick and go back. There we go, there's my stuff. Okay, let's continue. I have to come down back here with the bucket next time, man. Ooh, I'm scared of the deep dark. There's a shrieker right there, are you kidding me? Oh, is that a... It's a dungeon. Damn, that almost... Oh, no way. Are you serious? There's an ancient city down here? Under this giant split mountain? That's like right under the village, isn't it? Wow. Okay. That is... I am not ready for that whatsoever, but, I mean, it's nice to know it's there. I think if I were to go for the ancient city, I would need all the wool in the world. That is... wow. Alright. It was a successful mining trip. I got a stack and 5 diamonds. Or not iron, not diamonds. A stack and 5 iron, a stack and a half of coal, 2 saddles from the dungeon that I found. Got more than enough lapis for my future enchantments. For now, I'm gonna smelt all of this iron that I had. I got a good amount of gold, only 6 pieces. I was gonna go down and try and look for some more diamonds, but then my pickaxe broke, so I had to come back up, and there we go. And I'll probably go down a little bit later once I have full iron armor and feel safe enough to try and go get some diamonds. But right now, I don't really need diamonds. So I think for now, since I'm pretty well set up, I think I could go for building my base. The only reason I didn't really want to go mining more is because of the deep darkness down there. I think I'd much rather like get my base started, get a little farm started, and then have these sheep over here, take them to my house, which is gonna be like on that hill, I think. And then just breed up the sheep, get as much wool as I can, so that when I go down into the deep dark, I can safely get rid of all the skulk sensors and all that stuff, or safely like soundproof it all. And then, I mean, I'm definitely not gonna go to the ancient city until I have like full like diamond. I would say, because the ancient city is scary. Actually, no, I probably would go. I just need a lot of wool, like at least 2 or 3 stacks of wool, because I'm literally just gonna be on the wool 24/7, and I'll just go around soundproofing the entire place, and then it should be safe to loot, to be honest. So I think now I'm just gonna try and find out what it is that I want to do for my base. I know in my previous one where I didn't delete the world. I went modern. I built a giant modern mansion. I really like that, but I mean, to be honest, I really did kind of like. I didn't like the fact how I was kind of restricting myself to that style for like most of my builds, and I kind of realized that a little bit too late. So I mean, in a way, I guess deleting the world was kind of a blessing in disguise. But I really did not want to delete that world. I really liked it how it was. So I think for this one, I'm just gonna go like natural, like just old Viking or what's it called, Middle Age house times, and just like classic Minecraft kind of pretty much. We'll see what I come up with. I want it to be like not too big, but not too small. Um, we'll see what I come up with. I'll have to find some inspiration. I'll probably go into creative world, build it up, get the light matica for it, so I could start making it, or start gathering the materials for it. I meant sorry. And then after that, I will come into here, get the light matica in, and just start building it. It should be pretty easy. It's gonna be a small one. Again, not too small though. I do want it to be a good size. And it's gonna be just over on that hill right there. So let me just go ahead and scope the area out. That villager grew up, I'm pretty sure. The lava pool here, which is pretty nice. Good source of nether portal early on, or a good source of obsidian. Yeah, I think like right here is good. Just flatten this out and then go into creative world. Get the planning all done. Okay, so I have the planning all done and thought out. Here's gonna be the materials that I'm gonna need for it. Ignore the grass and the 500 dirt. I don't need that. That's just the ground. But this is pretty much what we need. We need a lot of spruce, lots of stone. Not too much stone. It's only about like. Oh, actually, I'm gonna need quite a bit of stone. I wanted to stay away from the deep slate, but it was too good to stay away from it. So I do have a lot of deep slate involved in here. It's honestly not even that much deep slate too, though. It's about like 3 stacks of the stairs, and I'm gonna need like a half a stack of deep slate tile, which is not bad at all. And the rest is just your essential needs for the actual house. The one thing that's gonna be hard to get is definitely gonna be the actual bookshelves. How many bookshelves do I need? I know it's quite a bit. I'm gonna need 47 bookshelves, and the way I plan on doing that is by, I believe it was that villager that I trapped in there. It's now an adult, the baby one. I'm gonna try and just turn it into a librarian, and the hopes is that I'll get a mending villager that also sells bookshelves. So I'm hoping to do that, and then one of the other villagers that I trapped is going to be a Fletcher, which is how I'm gonna get my emeralds. So I'll just trade sticks for emeralds, but that'll be after I build the house, and then I will try and get the bookshelves from him. So for now, I'm just gonna get started gathering materials. So probably just get some spruce. I have a new pickaxe. I could get all the stone too. So I'll just be right back with the materials. Alrighty, so I found some diamonds. I was able to make my diamond pickaxe. I got two, which is just enough for the enchanting table, which I will turn this into obsidian later and mine the obsidian from there. I'll have enough for another portal, and then as well as enough for the enchanting table, which is going to be going inside of my house over there. I cleared out the land there. So I'm probably gonna need a bigger spot there that I'm gonna clear out. I'll have to do that later because as of right now, I have mostly just the wood stuff. Right now, I have to go and get all of the stone. And then once I have all the stone, it's really just gathering stuff to craft the rest of the the stuff that I need, and then the bookshelves will just come as I start trading with these villagers. I'm not gonna have all the bookshelves right away, and that's okay because I do have a plan on getting that eventually. But as of right now, it's definitely going back to the mines. Not as deep though. I got the diamonds that I need. I'm gonna be going back to the mines. Not gonna use my diamond pickaxe just yet, and I'm just gonna be getting all of the stone and deep slate that I need. So that's gonna be a while. But let's get started. Alright, so I have all the major blocks that I need. I have all the stone. I still need to smelt all this and then craft this into the tiles and whatnot. This is gonna be all of my wood that I'm gonna need. I'm gonna have to strip all this soon. And then now I believe I just need to work on crafting the smaller stuff. And then walking out of the cave, I just realized something I've been missing for pretty much the entire time on this world, and that's my shaders. Let me go ahead and get that on. That looks much better. I knew I was missing something. I just wasn't able to pick up on what it was, but this is what it was. So thank God I figured it out, because this looks much nicer to play with. Alright, so I'm gonna go back to continuing gathering everything that I need. I'm almost done, and I'll be able to start building over there. Alright, so a little update as to where I'm at with the material gathering. I have pretty much everything. The last two things that I need is the one lectern and then the 47 bookshelves, but that will come from trading with a villager that I'll turn into a librarian. He will hopefully give me all of those, so for now, I just have to move these all the way over there so that when I actually get started, it's a lot easier to build. So I'm going to take two chests with me for now, start placing them over there, and I'll be able to transfer everything easily. But I'll finally be able to finish the starter base for my second Forever World, which kind of sucks and doesn't suck. Then I'll be able to have my first Forever World kind of started. I'll be basically back to where I was, but at the same time, the fact that I deleted that world in accident may have been a good thing. Just looking back at it, because when I was like going through that video and editing, I was realizing like how unprepared I was for making that video, and I just felt like there was so many things that I could have done a lot better. And like I just kind of I would just tell myself like, man, I wish I could have just redone this. And so I guess accidentally deleting that world is kind of me redoing it, and it's kind of a good thing. I feel like that video went from what should have been a 20-30 minute long video into being an hour because of how unprepared I was when like making it. And this one I feel like is going to be a lot shorter. It's going to be easier to watch, like other than that one where I was just kind of babbling like about nothing, and then all of a sudden I just cut to a completely um random scene or whatever. In this one I feel like it's going to be a lot more like it's going to be set up more towards like just like getting started in the world. That one I was all over the place just doing whatever I had to mine without letting you guys know. So I think for this one, it's going to turn out much better than my previous one, 100%. So I'm going to transfer all this stuff over there, and then we can get started on building the actual starter house. And I think after that, we'll pretty much be done for episode 1.2, 1-B. I don't know. just like that, the build is all finished. So it's not like 100% finished. I obviously still have to add in the farm over here, which that'll be super easy to do. And then the last few things I have to do is just get some bookshelves in around the enchanting table. You know, there's some spots where I'm missing some bookshelves, like here. I want to add in some bookshelves. I need some bookshelves up in here, and I can put in some signs. Some last finishing touches here. Like the main thing is the enchanting area here, and then obviously just the other places where I decided to add bookshelves. Like there, you can tell I need some bookshelves. But other than that, like it's actually all done. I'm glad how this one came out. I know in the last video I wanted everything to be modern. I wanted to go with like a modern theme, and I do kind of want to stick with that. It's just like for a starting build, especially on a new world where I had to like kind of just hurry and get this out. I just had to go with like something simple. Like this isn't by no means simple. I would say this is. I spent a lot of time, um, kind of like, go, getting this one all figured out in my creative world. I took a lot of inspiration from Blue Nerd's video. He built of his how to build a medieval house right here, and you can really tell like how much I really took from his. Like it looks almost 1-to-1, I would say, but I added my own little things. I added my own little pen. Not really 1-to-1 if you ask me, but it's definitely inspired by that video. You can definitely tell. You should definitely go watch that. I love Blue Nerd. His builds are always amazing. I don't know how he comes up with them, but I'm really excited how this one came out. This one is super nice, and then I plan to trying to create a whole village area kind of that has this kind of style builds with it. So maybe like a village house down there, just all around the place. I don't want to have like a villager trading hall, if that makes sense. I want each villager to have their own house, and it just helps with creating like kind of a story and like an actual city too. It kind of keeps me. It'll keep me playing the game. You know, if I feel like if I create a villager trading hall, get all the enchanting, get all the OP stuff, like at that point you kind of just like, okay, I already did everything, what else is there to do, you know? But like if I just keep building and building and building, I'll get more ideas of what else I want to build. Like that doesn't have to include the villagers, you know? Like maybe there'll be something else that I want to build somewhere far away, who knows? But I think my new plan is going to be going to the nether, explore what my nether place is going to be like. I'm thinking of just putting the nether portal up there. It seems like a nice little place to stick a nether portal. And then I'll probably set up a little base over there. I'm definitely going to use something involving the dripstone inside of my nether base. I'm sure you can already tell just by me saying dripstone what I'm going to try and do. But I think it's going to be good. We'll just have to wait and see what I do. For now, this is going to be the starter house. By no means is it going to be my end base. Definitely going to have I definitely have a bigger goal in mind for my actual base. But that's it for this right here. I'm actually really excited how this came out. Alrighty.